What is up? Welcome to the new video. So, little quick intro into what this video will be about today. So essentially there's going to be some training footage of my travels when I was in London. There'll also be some footage from one of my favorite Japanese restaurants to eat at. And finally, there will be a sneaky little 100-pound MyProtein giveaway on this video, just as a surprise for the real ones who stay to the end. I know it was random, but it's kind of a little creative way to start a video, a bit different, why not? So starting off this deload push day with a seated press, plate loaded machine at this gym group. Just a little insight into me being into a gym group again. It's nice, I think, to show you guys, some of the equipment choices I make when I'm not in, an independent gym with all of the various hammer strength or specialized equipment that I have available. And so after that, we go on to just a standard dumbbell lateral raise with a lean here, and I'm using a strap to take my grip out of it. The lean emphasizes that top or shortened position of the side delt. And we go on next to a tricep exercise. So I'm using straps on the ropes because I don't have an extended or double ropes here. So this is a simple way to get better range of motion and full extension at the end of that exercise. Next on the cables was a lengthened version of a lateral raise. So look at where the cable is, it's slightly higher off the floor. This will emphasize that lengthened portion, so that starting position of the lateral raise. It's hardest there. So that's essentially most of what I've done. We finish off with just a very standard chest fly. And what I'm doing here is not using my hands because it takes the grip out, and I'm standing up slightly to get a better position for my pec to contract across my chest. So I just finished that deload push workout, and this is pretty cool, man. I'm in Oxford Street Gym Group. It's kind of cool to be back in gym group after all this time, and this is a nice little feature of this gym group, which is quite unique. Interesting little kind of stretching class, like construction class space that they have. Pretty unusual, but yeah. I'm gonna do some actual stretching now, post workout, just a little bit of mobility work. I don't know how well you can see me, but yeah, dope. Sick. So after all of that, I was about to do some stretching, but with this interesting lighting, I couldn't help but hit some poses while I was here. And not too bad in this kind of non-optimal lighting. Just nice kind of for a different backdrop. And obviously that's the little thumbnail for the YouTube video. So the actual stretching, I've sped it up here, but we start off with the muscles essentially we've trained. So this was a push day. So you can see I'm stretching my pec there and the shoulder, the front delt, you could say, with these, essentially they're door frame stretches. I'm doing them on the floor, but you can do them against any wall or any kind of flat surface. Then I'm stretching my triceps here, again, obviously used in the push workout. And this is something that's most optimal to do after you've trained the muscles while they're still warm. You can fully lengthen them without fear of injury. And you can get some good range of motion too, lengthening the muscles you've just trained. I hold these stretches for, 10 to 30 seconds. It doesn't have to be anything extreme. And then I go into some mobility work. So this is, again, part stretching, just part movement. And yoga really does do the trick, just simply doing these downward dog, up dog poses with a bit of stretching of other muscles too. And all of this is going to help you feel in a much better place after training, which does impact your range of motion and posture. So doing all this will just make you feel more mobile, make sure that you can still have good mobility in your daily life outside of the gym and not have that actually create negative effects when you're walking around in your normal day-to-day life. So I'll do everything, stretch all my hips out, get all of that moving, fully stretch that front part of my hip, the hip flexor, and also my core, and open up the hips as well. And this, I decided to do some pistol squats just to see if I could still do it. And that was the stretching after my workout. And so while I was in London, I had to also hit up one of my absolute favorite places ever to eat. And this is Tanakatsu in Angel, North London. And so katsu is just a Japanese dish where they essentially bread and deep fry a range of items. So it could be meat as well as vegetables. They even give you green tea, a great green tea after your meal. Really nice place, love the owners, they're super nice. I used to come here every week when I worked in the area, that's why I know it. They even serve a bunch of Japanese whiskies, which if you know your whiskies, are excellent. If you're ever in London, I highly recommend you go check it out. It's one of those special independently owned places that just does great food and takes pride in what they do. For this surprise MyProtein giveaway, I simply want you to comment in this video below. Just tell me what your ambitions are for the future. And that kind of brings me to the topic I want to talk about real quick at the end of this video, which is really simple. Whatever you want to do, guys, whatever passions you have, chase it with all of your heart, all your passion, give it everything. Don't worry about what other people are saying, all these kind of people just talking, chatting. Just put in the work and then see where that takes you. Do what you love and put in the work to get you as far as you possibly can. Where you land, that's not up to you. That's fate, that's God, the universe. Where the chips will fall is where the chips will fall. So that's what I have to say. Hope you enjoyed this goddamn video. I appreciate you for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out. And real quick, that's it, man. I'm just gonna peace out. That's it. No.